Hello, my name is Ella Neptune, and as of recording this, it is Tuesday the 24th of October 2023. I am 20 years old and I am starting my music journey. So, a bit about me. I have already been starting practicing learning how to make music for the past year or so, but I know that I have a long way to go. I have just decided to start documenting my journey because I have a lot that I want to achieve, and I don't know, I'm starting from scratch and I just feel very, I don't know how to explain it, almost disillusioned. That's not the word. I also don't feel like I have what it takes, and that's the hard part. It's battling within my mind because I've been making songs on GarageBand since I was like 13 years old. I have the old GarageBand files and I could look back on them and laugh, but that is something I've always wanted to do since I was very young, and it's weird now having the ability to almost make it come true. I did a music project called El Heartbeat from last year up until now, but I've decided I want to completely pivot and do something different with my creations, and I want to go into making jazzy type of music, jazzy alternative electronic type of music, and I've been very inspired by some of my favorite artists. My favorite artist right now, or I think my favorite artist ever, is Sampha. He's amazing. He is so talented. He's just incredible. And my goal is to one day make a song with him, make an album with him. Just to get to work with him, to be around him and to see how he creates in his process. I would love that. He's just released La High, and it is a work of perfection. It's a work of art that I wish that I could even get a 10% of the way, 10% close to that. I'm probably working at 1% of what he's at, so to get to 10% of what he's at would be brilliant. But these are going to be a bunch of video diaries documenting what I've been doing, what I've been making, how I'm getting on, how I'm feeling about the whole process. I just say I'm starting this from a place of feeling quite defeated almost, which sucks because with my El Heartbeat project, I was just kind of making whatever I wanted and putting stuff out regardless of whether the quality was incredible or not. But I learned very quickly that to do well in the music world, you have to have really good production. My stuff didn't sound mixed perfectly and mastered, and because I don't know how to do that, and I still haven't really learned how to do that yet. It's hard. You have to make yourself stand out if you want to be seen. There has to be something about you that's different, that's special, if you want to be recognized. And I found that the easiest way to be recognized, the way I was recognized the most, was when I was making alternative hyperpop type music. That was where I thrived the best. I was put on a playlist for it, and that's where most of my streams continue to come in from, even when I do have new songs. And I've been putting out new songs periodically, but they never perform as well as that alternative song did, called Antisocial Behavior. It did so well. It was in the playlist for over a month. It was the playlist Misfits 2.0 on Spotify, and it was in there for like 2 months, and it really boosted me, boosted my confidence, and it made me feel like, maybe I do have a chance here, but I'm such an amateur and I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. And I think that's one of the things that I've been grappling with a lot, is I'm an amateur. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't really know if I'm meant to be doing this, if this is what I'm called to be doing, if it's just a waste of time. I'm a uni student. I should be also focusing on doing my university work. That's like a priority right now. I'm in third year, which is my final year, and there's so much coursework and stuff to be done, but my mind and my heart is just thinking a lot about music and wanting to make it. It's really hard having this yearning feeling for something and feeling like there is no physical way possible for me to be able to carry out this dream of mine. And it's like, damn, I don't think I have what it takes. And even if I do get better at piano, even if I do get better at producing, even if I do improve my voice a little bit, what if I put in all the work to do those 3 things and still then it's meaningless? Like, I don't get discovered, I don't reach my goal of working with Sampha. I don't know. I don't want to be defeated before I even started, but I mean, this isn't my first time doing this. I did this before. I've done this for a year now. It's been about a year since I started. It's just over a year, because I released my first song in May last year, and my first song is terrible. It's awful. I hate it. And I dislike most of the songs that I've put out as El Heartbeat, but starting a new project as Ella Neptune gives me a chance to start again, and I'm hoping for big things from this one. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. I want to also enjoy myself, but there's so much that I need to learn. So much I need to learn. I just need to figure out how to make my music sound good with a student budget, because I haven't got the money to buy all these plugins, to buy all these software. I mean, I'm still working on GarageBand and FL Studio, like that's what I work with, and it's glitchy and messes up and doesn't have everything I need. And I mean, I know that there are people who can produce beautiful songs with just those things, but there's so much that I need to learn. Basically, there's so much I need to learn. I have to also figure out how to get better at singing without voice lessons, which is going to be challenging. I wasn't gifted with a naturally perfect voice. My voice is okay, but it's not the best in the world, and it's not something that's show-stopping. And I don't know if that can be built or not. This is the thing. I don't know if a good voice is everything. I don't know if good production is everything. I don't know if good vocals is everything. I don't know what it is. I don't know what makes something good. What makes music good? Recently, I've been thinking a lot about what makes music good. What makes a good song? And the problem is the answer is different for every person. And I've been heavily focused on what makes music good in the eyes of my favorite musician, who is Sampha. I've been analysing the things that he puts out, the artists that he listens to. He started a new podcast called Wave Therapy, a radio podcast on Apple Music, and I've been listening to that to try and figure out what are his vibes, what does he like listening to, and even just his music. I've been trying to figure out and analyse what he likes. I'm looking at myself and thinking, I don't have the power and the ability to be as good as he is. And it sucks, because I'm a human like he is, and I'm sure with time I could get better, but because I have so much on my plate with my degree as well, and I don't know if I'm fully dedicated to this. It's like, I don't know. It's tough. This is what it feels like to be a young musician who has no experience, no prior experience, just making things and putting them out there and seeing what happens. But I'm hoping that as Ella Neptune, things will flow more easily. I'll learn a lot. I mean, just today by itself, I did a lot of research into mixing vocals and just music theory about chords and chord progressions, especially in like neo soul and jazz, which is where I'm going to be placing myself. But yeah, I think one of the big things I want to do is learn how to play piano like fluidly, like almost how to jam on the piano, because with piano I've been classically trained. I haven't been taught how to just flow with the music and stuff like that, but I want to learn how to do that, because classical training is great, but not when it comes to making music, especially not the type that I'm doing, which is very heavily based on like just flowing. Yeah, I just want to be a better musician overall, and I'm working to get there, and I hope that the next time, well, maybe let's say in a year from now, I'm hoping that Neptune has built something beautiful, something that is valued by a lot of people, and hopefully I'm closer to my goal of working with Sampha on a project. Maybe my goal will have changed in a year from now, who knows? Maybe it will be wanting to work with another artist, maybe it will just be goals for myself to like tour and stuff. Oh gosh, I don't even want to think about touring. That's stressful as hell. Let's not think about that. Let's just stick with talking about becoming a musician and becoming a better musician. But this is the thing, I don't really know what a good musician is and if you can ever be perfect. There's always room for improvement, I think, and I have a lot of improving to do. So I'm going to dedicate myself to it. I'm going to be making these video diaries maybe twice, 3 times, 4 times a week. I don't know, as often as I feel like. But that's an introduction. I think that's it for this video diary. This has been Ella Neptune, and you're listening to the Neptune Diaries. See you soon.